who studies volcanoes. Volcanoes are super awesome. You know, they're the big mountains that explode and shoot out hot lava everywhere. I want to tell you all about volcanoes too, but first, I should tell you about barfs. Specifically, a very special barf that happened at my school last week. In fact, it's such a famous barf, it has its own name now. Kids at school call it the Epic Barf of Sven Peterson. Yes, it happened to my friend Sven. We went to lunch at the cafeteria on Wednesday and found out they were serving his favorite dessert, cherry cobbler. I like cherry cobbler just fine, but Sven really loves it. He ate his piece of cobbler and then he begged me for mine. I gave it to him because I figured he was going to enjoy it a lot more than me. Here, go nuts. Yay! That's when other kids started to notice how much he liked cobbler. Mila Garcia gave him her cobbler, and then youngster Troy gave him her piece. Pretty soon, Sven had a stack of 10 cherry cobblers in front of him. Suddenly, a crowd started to form. Nobody could believe how many cobblers Sven was eating. He just kept going and going. By the time he finished his 9th cobbler, he had kind of slowed down. He only had 1 cobbler left. All the kids wanted to see him eat it, so we started banging on the table and chanting, "Eat it, eat it, eat it." It's never a good idea to give in to peer pressure, but from what I could tell, Sven actually wanted to eat the last piece. And he did. When he took that last bite, the whole place erupted in cheers. Yeah! I'd never seen so many people excited about cherry cobbler. At this point, Sven could have gone down in our middle school's history as a hero. But then, someone noticed he wasn't looking so good. Is he okay? Why does he look purple? Sven managed to keep it down until Lía Quintero had a terrible idea for making him feel better. She said, "Here, eat this pickle. You'll feel better." You can probably guess what happened next. Barf! Blah! It was the biggest barf anyone had ever seen. The reason I bring this up is that eating too many cherry cobblers and barfing is a lot like what happens in a volcano. You see, volcanoes are what we call it when Earth barfs. You probably didn't know the planet you're standing on barfs, but it's true. My aunt, the volcano scientist, says that volcanoes happen when a bunch of magma, that's what you call lava before it comes out, builds up under the ground and forms a big pool. Then the weight of all the rocks on top squishes it. If the pool gets squished enough, the magma goes up and comes out the top as lava. Boom! Volcano. And that's exactly what happens when you barf. My Aunt Dee says that sometimes the magma comes from deep inside the earth, and sometimes it comes from rocks that melt when they are hot and then mix with water. One cool thing about volcanoes is that not all of them are the same. Some are low and flat. We call those shield volcanoes. Others look like mountains. We call those stratovolcanoes. Or upside-down cones. We call those cinder cones. And some are round. We call those dome volcanoes. Most volcanoes are underwater, so you don't see them. In fact, some islands, like the islands of Hawaii, used to be underwater volcanoes. As the lava spewed out, it cooled and turned to rock. Then more lava came out and cooled on top, making the volcano grow bigger. Eventually, each volcano grew so big, it started poking out of the water and became an island. And that's how you get Hawaii. Aloha! Some volcanoes just kind of ooze lava out. These volcanoes are more like when a baby barfs. Like one time, my baby sister barfed in the middle of dinner at a restaurant, and nobody noticed until dessert. My parents had to leave an extra big tip for the waitress that night. There are also different kinds of lava depending on the rock stuff they're made of.